Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I beat this. This is Grasita Path Very Hard, the hardest one we have going on right now. As you can see, I did not have good luck during the FF9. Other content creators will be using his outfit and will have his at the minimum of 1 to 3 red stars. So the way I'm building this off, as you can see, we have to have a decent amount of HP. My attack could be higher without this being OB. It is a little low. So as you can see, just OB1 level 90. I'm using our Buster Sword, help with sigils and more HP and attack boost here. I've got OB6 for free, just doing your missions and then grabbing the monthly from each Crisis Core shop. And then we have some stat sticks going on here. Alright, so this is normally a triangle boost, but we do not need triangle in here. This is another X. This is my stat stick. It's probably the best stat stick I have on this account. I have a 4.7 physical attack and 3.4 on HP. And then we have this ice, also another stat stick because of that 6.9% physical attack. Doesn't really give very much else worth on there. And then we have our circle breaker. Also small stat stick with more physical attack on there. And then we are just going to go ahead and use cross slash if you want, and you are able to beat at least EX1. You could go ahead and use Mega Flare. It would raise your CP, your combat power, but we're just going to leave it as cross slash. And then for sub equipment, we have our Shinra Blade Model 1. Obviously mine's OB7, so it's given quite a bit of regular attack and boostability pot. We're using the free Hell House Cannon from a couple events ago just for that HP and PDEF. And then I also have an OB6 Pumpkin Lamppost, which has boost physical attack and another boost ability pot. So if we go ahead and we take a look here at his R abilities, we have a level 4 HP. Obviously, you have 1 point short of having another HP there, so if you have something else that can give you some more HP, definitely use that. Water Mastery is no help here. It's just the outfit I have for boosted HP. We have a boost P attack of 5, physical ability pot of 2, boost attack of 4, boost ability pot of 4, and then PDEF of 2. So kind of a mixed build on Cloud. And then for Aerith, we are going to be using the FF9 heal. You could just as well go ahead and use the Chocobo suit, the Sunny robe. Those both give some HP if you don't need HP. The Rosy Battlesuit is always another choice for you. It gives you some more magic defense even though you don't need that. I would say, if anything, you could even go ahead and just go with the default. I'm using her Prism Rod, obviously OB6 here, basically for the HP on here. As a healer, she does need to have quite a bit of HP. And then I have the Fairy Tail for AoE heals, boosted heal. It is staying in slot 2 because I do need the extra HP for slot 1. We are using her healing limit, of course. And we have our Circle Breaker here on Aerith that gives extra bonus. So we'll get a 5 with the full bar, extra pad to my healing and little HP. We are going to be using Essence Poison. You can go ahead and ignore Essence Poison and just go for a straight Cura, but on the first boss you'll have to switch which way you do it, and it may be a little harder for you if you decide to grab the Poison Resistance. Alright, and then the last one we have X Ruinra, magic version, more HP and heal. And for her subs, we have a level 70 of admits for HP and PDEV, so same thing as a Hell House Cannon. I really should go ahead and level 80 that. I just haven't yet. And then we have Prime Number for healing. And then we also have Crystal Sword from Cloud for extra healing to give us over that 2k heal spot. Your most of the time are just going to be on her, but you will be switching back and forth. And then we have Tifa here. We are going to use her FF9 for that boost HP and boost physical ability potency. So as you can see, you can go ahead and switch out, but you will need to pad her HP a little more. So if you have the guide uniform instead, which is from the last Tifa banner, I mean, you can definitely go ahead and use that. Um, but it's definitely going to either be this one or this one you're going to want to use on Tifa. Even at 7.9k, she can live. It's just going to be a little hard. You definitely want to use her somersault here. I'm going to use guide gloves here for the actual physical attack and boost physical potency here. And then we're going to use our leather gloves for physical attack down. Everything in here is like physical damage, so this is going to be your best friend. Obviously, mine is mid. If you are able to get an OB6 of this, you will be in better standing because that means you only have to go ahead and cast it once. I have to go ahead and cast it twice. Alright, so we're going to have an X-Ruina here. High HP, lower physical attack. Anything that you guys have that has HP, physical attack, and then possibly physical defense is probably going to be best. We have physical attack, HP, and yet again magic defense. The magic defense is really not giving us any help here. However, this one, 3.2 on both HP and physical attack, and then 6 points on your PDEF. It's just a stat stick. You're really not going to be using it. And then for sub-weapons, we are going to be running her motor drive for that boosted P physical attack. We're going to be using our FF9 weapon, just the extra HP and boost ability pot. As you can see, it's only OB1, so I only pulled 2 of the weapon during the FF9 banner. You could use it as a sub as long, even if it wasn't OB. And the last things here, we've got Killer Hornet for more boost physical attack and boost physical ability potency here. So we look at our abilities. She's got 3 HP, 6 boost ability. We have 7 physical attack, 2 defense, and then the other 2 don't really matter here. I have beat this once. I will more than likely mess this up. You definitely do not want to run ice, fire, or lightning builds here because you will have less damage. So let me go ahead and just make a key here, and let's see if we can get through this for you. All right, as you can see here, we'll just go ahead and open up the map. This is kind of a small map. We can't go here, which is directly over on this side, as the last boss is there. So we're going to head up and we're going to go to Astral. Anybody who's done Tower, done 30, then 50, you know this boss. Go ahead and Tifa. We're going to Omni Strike. We're going to go back to Cloud. We're going to hit free energy. We're not going to do anything on her. But we are going to try and get one more Omni Strike in here right now. And then we're going to go to Aerith so she doesn't use anything. And then Defense Stance. Helm Splitter single target. 3k. So then we're going to go ahead and heal back up. He's good there, so we're just going to go ahead and just do our DPS right now. Quick defense. We're going to go back into Omni Strike. We are going to cancel that. The somersault. And then we're going to get another Omni Strike in. Free energy. And we're just going to top him off with Esna Heal. Don't even have to switch phases for that. And an Omni Strike just to keep it there. Alright, and he went back up to 2. Normally if you don't feel confident, you can always go ahead and add a debrave. My guys are good enough that they can take the damage here. It's a Grand Sword. This is the AoE. Go back to Aerith. We're going to heal. I'm going to go back and start putting the debuffs back on again while DPSing with Cloud. Let me get that Omni Strike in. And then we're just going to pop these. Nice 27k. Quick heal. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to break Sigil. And that's the first boss. Pretty simple. If you aren't built correctly, that boss can destroy you. Alright, and this is our first choice. So poison resist is here if you want to take it. If you want that, I do suggest that you do have the FF9 outfit and a good higher or stronger Zidane sword, or just better DPS with non-elemental damage. Magic attack and magic attack up, not really that helpful here. A lot of the stuff have high magic defense. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab the physical attack and physical attack up duration. I don't have anything really here to boost. If I had a better Yuffie, I would definitely be bringing her for Clear Thoughts for that attack boost. And then here is going to be one of the first pains. So we're going to go ahead here. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and do that. And then we're just going to top off with Healing Wind to get some of that regen, because the ads here are actually a little more annoying than the rest of the bosses here. I would be the one to say that these are the real bosses. Alright, so we got that. We're going to go ahead and defense physical attack down. And we are going to do it again. We just want to heal a little bit here. Just let them just slowly take them down. That heal off. And Cloud, go for the death here. Alright. Alright, so the next boss, pretty simple. The next boss is Specimen. So we can power through it. If you are a little low, I like to do this anyways, just because I don't like to see everything down so low. I will hit a tent, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put a jelly on Cloud, because you don't get the supplements till that box. So if you're feeling good about it, don't use the tent, just wait for the supplements. But if you think you might need it, go ahead and use it. All right, we're going to cancel that toxic sphere right away. Gonna let him throw it. All right, he poisoned Aerith. We're gonna go into attack down. We're at high, and we're just gonna go straight into our DPS here. And we are just gonna go ahead and sigil break him really quick. All right, we are going to go ahead and somersault. Could save it, but we're just gonna go for it. And boom. Really simple. I probably didn't even need to use the tent in that location. And then we have our next choice here. If you're going to be buffing a lot, you can do the PDEF MDEF up. If you're going to be running a magic build here, which is possible, I said some things have higher magic defense than needed. So I definitely wouldn't choose slot number 3. I would choose number 2 because we are running a pretty much full DPS team other than Aerith. And that's going to help us keep that physical defense down on the bosses. All right, and here's where you have your choice. We have a choice of 2 here. So it doesn't really matter which way you go. I do prefer to go to Rufus first and get rid of him because Behemoth is pretty much a joke. If you can get past the first 2 and be in good standings like this, like I will go ahead. I don't like to see that 20%. And she's got 7k, she'll be fine. We've got her heal and cross slash ready. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go with Rufus. You must kill the dog right away. Otherwise, this is going to hurt. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to hit the healing wind for that extra boost on there. See, it doesn't quite kill him, which is fine, but he will be dead. Alright, and defense stance. Alright, and we got that double physical attack down, so we are going to have to wait. Go to Aerith and defense stance it. It's a single target, but we will be using Karaka anyways. Alright, this is his reload. Break that sigil. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to defense down him. Now we're just going to try and put as much hurt on him as possible. There he goes, putting that on there again. Alright, and we do kind of want to focus on Aerith a little more. Make sure you go into defense stance for the counters. Almost there. Oh, defense stance. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Put as much in on him. And this should do it. There we go. And here, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to grab the PDEF and Healing Potency, give Aerith a little more heal. And because those two are below, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the last of our supplements there. We still have Tents, and there is a Mega Elixir. We shouldn't need all that. Normally, I would put a Jelly on for this guy, just to make it quicker, but I forgot. Okay. Get that heal off, and then we're going to Somersault. We're going to go to Tifa, and we're also going to start putting that physical attack down. That Somersault was just for an interrupt. And now we're just going to focus everybody's heals here. Alright, and we are going to... Oh, we didn't make it in time. I was trying to get another Omni Strike to extend. But we're fine. Okay, so Tifa, Omni Strike. Alright, we're good. Let me get one more Omni Strike off. And then we're going to Cross Slash. If I would have used a Jelly, he would be dead by now. So let's just keep the DPS going. And there we go. Behemoth is down. And with the physical defense we got before, the 60%, we should still be safe here. Grabbing that. But I think I'm just going to take the 10% just to be on the safe side here. Alright, so we do have one more thing of known as trash mobs, and they do hurt. And they're right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna Somersault. Get that defense down. Of course, I chose the wrong one to start with, but it's fine. Come on, get that stun off. Thank you. Trying to save that healing wind. And he's just going to spam that over and over, so we're just going to go ahead. If you're not prepared for them, your HP is too low, they will wipe you. So you do have to be careful. And there's our Mega Elixir and some Ethers. Alright, so we're not going to use them, but we are gonna use some items here. We are going to use a tent just to put ourselves back in good standings. Yeah, well, we are going to do that, and then we're going to power those two. We don't need to use anything else, really. We got Eris heal here. And the reason for clouds is we have dragon, and then we also have the 2 ads. We have to go ahead and get those 2 ads down pretty much right away, because they will stun, and it is very annoying. We're going to Omni Strike here. It gets stunned. We are going to go ahead and somersault him. We're going to go ahead and get them. Oh, this is bad. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and just get that healing wind to get that regen to try and counter the poison while I get the poison off everybody. So get him off your DPSs first. Get on him. Alright, so now we can go ahead and start our prep here. We're going to go ahead and heal. Alright, so we do have to get this Dragon Roar off. If not, he will kill you. And there we go. Alright, we get an Omni Strike to extend. And he's down. As long as you have the correct preparation, this one can be pretty easy. And let's see if we got higher than the S. And I did. We get the S+. And see, there you go. That's how you do it.